So today, a buddy of mine is having a Nissan parts garage sale. It's kind of like in another 10 years, if I were to like sell everything I own, that's like Big Tom. That's what he's doing. He was into Nissans before I even got into it, and I think he was the first guy that ever welded a diff for me, first guy that ever sold me coilovers. We're talking like he was already into it in 08, 07, and he'd been into it for quite a while. So we're going to his shop to see what he's got. I know he's got some cool stuff for sale, so we'll rifle around through his parts and I don't know, vlog about it, see what he's got, and talk to him, get a little bit of his history. Let's be on our way. Also, sold a 350Z in the meantime, so we gotta go drop this thing off. Just a day in the life.
I said I was fine with your music.
You said I won't complain as long as there is good music.
No.
And then I said, will you listen to my music? And you said, yes, I actually like your music, Dad. I should have recorded it because now you're gonna deny it. All right. Even a day trip, road trip, has to start with a stop to the gas station to fuel up with snacks and drinks. So you can't ever miss a stop to Maverick. Adventure's first stop. This is the best we could do, is some donut holes and a Dr. Pepper. Not quite the healthiest breakfast,
Yeah.
but it'll have to do.
Yeah.
Ended up finding a buyer for this car. It's a 350Z with a pretty rough body and a bad engine, but it's plenty good for parts for someone that wants to swap an engine and fix it up. The truck I use right now to tow cars with this little trailer, is my CNG Ford. It's only $1.75 a gallon, and yeah, it holds about 10 gallons in this tank. The tank is back here in the bed of the truck, and the CNG station is right by my house. And the best form of advertising for my CNG business is to put the cards directly on the pump where people come and swipe the cards. Okay. So I've been using that tactic for 10 years and it's worked great. So we're here dropping off this Z to its new owner. Oh, are we gonna do a cribs?
Do cribs, dude.
Hey, can we do a cribs? What? Can we do cribs?
Hello, this is FTV Cribs. So Wicknick decided to interrupt me while I was holding clothes, so it's kind of a mess right now. As far as the bus goes, all this installation is R3 on the outside, and this is pretty much for indirect lighting. So basically, we're gonna have cabinets that go up to here, and then we're gonna have LED strips that shine over, so it'll be kind of like a mirror effect. This is all temporary right now. This is literally just so I can live in it for the next week or two. Next week we're getting in couches on both sides. I just bought that TV, and maybe later we'll be doing cabinets on this side and maybe like a bathroom or something like that. And then microwave and everything's gonna go over here too. This space is gonna be cleared out. Probably gonna have diamond plating, and then it's gonna have a toolbox over here. I might buy like a ruckus or something. And then we'll have the shop space over here, so all the tools are gonna be over here. AC works, and then the rest of the bus is pretty much, what is it, 7.3, and you got parts for me.
Dang.
So that's what I need.
Sick.
But yeah, this is gonna be the new tow vehicle for Shejunga Racing.
Dropped off the Z. What are you guys gonna do with it?
I don't know. Actually, do you want to check out the parts car?
Why would anybody in the
Do you
world
want
want
to
a
check out the parts
350Z?
car? No, it's pretty bad.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, the whole interior is just...
Let's go check it out.
We're gonna take the trans out of this though, put it in another one that caught fire, some interior bits, things like that.
Or not the parts car, I guess
Yeah, that's the parts car.
Yeah, that's the parts car.
Yeah.
This car up front.
Wait, Nissans don't catch on fire.
The shop is a total disaster right now.
Ooh, pallet racks. This is the right kind of progress. I like it.
Yeah, it's coming along. We're trying to get as much of it done today as possible.
It's gonna create so much more space.
I know. I'm excited.
Oh my gosh, I can't, like, you had so much stuff over here. That must have been a chore to move everything.
Oh man, it was such a pain.
I recognize this process of painful progress.
Yeah.
You got to move everything to make more
It
space.
takes time. It takes time.
It's gonna be awesome.
Worth it.
Ooh, look at this collection here.
Hey, do you like my decision? I told him to keep the wheels.
What? I know. I saw you guys.
Remember when
saw
I
you
was
post
like,
about it.
can I borrow like $250? This is why.
For those wheels?
Yeah, for the wheels.
Nice.
If it's so.
Yeah, so I need this trim piece, the door, the.
I honestly
fire
didn't even
department.
know this was a piece. I thought this was part of the body.
Oh really?
I don't know anything about these cars.
I don't know either. I don't like these cars. That's
it's
why I want to get rid of
automatic?
it. But yeah, so like look at the turn signal stuff.
Oh wow.
Is that turn signal or is it wipers? But yeah, look at the dash. Like everything's just melted.
So you're gonna have to take all that stuff out.
Yeah, and then this has a cover on it, but this is all melted too.
So
I got some trim pieces from the guy, but most of them are burnt.
Whose
so.
car is this? Are you guys gonna flip it?
Yeah.
The plan? Nice. What do you think? It'll probably go
The
for
fitment's
$6
actually
grand
pretty
when
good.
you're done.
Huh?
You think $6 or $7 grand when you're done?
Yeah, maybe. It's a lot of work, so.
Yeah, that's true. Fun fact, we're in West Valley somewhere, Salt Lake, I don't know. My very first drift car, which is now my pro car, which wasn't always my pro car. I actually had it wrapped there by Drift Enterprise. I have an old picture. I'll see if I can find it and drop it right here. But yeah, I had my car wrapped by Interstate Wraps or something, and it was the Drift Enterprise livery that I had for a little bit, and they actually paid me to go drift in Vegas to promote Drift Enterprise, so that's pretty sick. Just an old memory. That had to have been like 12 years ago now. It's wild, but it was one of those warehouses over there. Oh, I need to talk to you.
Oh, you need to
Yeah.
All right.
So we're here at Tom's place, and he's moving back to, well, he lives in Japan.
Yeah.
But he's clearing out his stuff that he's had here for a long time.
A long time.
I look at me, well, I'm a little bit shorter than you, but I look at Tom like, man, this is where I'm gonna be. I've always been like 10 years behind this guy. I met him. He sold me my first set of coilovers, welded diff.
That
when I was
a
first
long
like
time ago,
2007, 2006.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's like clearing out his stuff, and I'm looking like, man, someday I'm gonna get to this point. I'll be clearing out my stuff, and it's hard. It's sentimental, and like you
Yeah.
probably know where every piece in here came from.
I do.
You probably have a memory
Yeah.
of every single piece, and that's got to be.
Yeah, every single part.
But I feel privileged to be able to take on some of that responsibility of
right on. Well,
having
I'm,
this stuff. So
I'm happy to have somebody
yeah,
like
yeah.
you to,
I'm like
to take over.
it's exciting to walk around and just look at all this Nissan stuff, and it's like, yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah, no, it's good. I'm glad that you're here to take some of my cool toys and do something with them, because I just won't ever have time
You're
to
not
do
moving
it.
on. You're just moving away,
Exactly.
right?
Yeah.
Right. It's just different. You can't take this whole shop to Japan.
I can't take
It
it
doesn't
with me.
work. It doesn't
Yeah.
work. So good. We're gonna dig around and see what we can find in here. So we've ended up with quite a bit of stuff. There's like too much stuff to list here. Just a crazy amount of kind of nostalgic S chassis, SR, even front wheel drive SR parts, a bender, a saw, CD09 transmissions, just tons and tons and tons of stuff. Tom has amassed over the years, just as I am amassing his mass of stuff that I'll probably have for years and years and years. So we made it back to the shop. The trailer was loaded pretty sketchy like, and it was like an hour drive on the freeway. So that was a little bit nerve-wracking, but we got a ton of stuff from Tom's shop. I'm excited to carry on the legacy of Nissan parts. He left a lot of stuff for us to sell for him, and then I ended up buying a lot of stuff from him. So all in all, it was a pretty productive day. A good way to spend a Saturday. Did you have fun, Alton?
Mostly.
Yeah, I can say the same thing. It was kind of tiring. It was a lot of work. Wes helped me out. We literally went through his entire shop, like almost every part that he had, and kind of cataloged and organized stuff. And so now we know what to sell and what stuff is valuable and whatnot. Anyways, side note, we're gonna have a lot of Nissan parts for sale soon. But yeah, I'm gonna call that a day for this video. So thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, share the video if you like it. Thanks.